each time you get these free rejoins, they're credited. You have 3 extra rejoins. You have 1 loaded up, ready to go for today's game. And the second reason why you do not leave early, or the third reason rather, 1 is claim your bonus SB. 2 is so that you can rejoin when you get a question wrong. You don't just leave. Third is that each game we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. Here are the winners from Tuesday's game. They've been credited already. They are each 100 SB richer. That could have been any of you that played and got at least 1 SB in our last live game. But just because you didn't get it this time doesn't mean that you stop. So please keep playing and claiming, because next time the winner could be you. You could be the winner of the next giveaway drawing just by being here, walking away with at least 1 SB. It is that simple. All right, that is all the info that you need. So let's get this game about games started with question number 1. In Scrabble, what are you trying to do with your tiles? Make words, buy carrots, or drive a car? What are you trying to do with those Scrabble tiles? Make words and score points. Making words is the answer. And believe me, I know I have won a Scrabble tournament, and I have the commemorative set with the little plaque on it to prove it. But pretty much everybody getting that one right. And this is interesting. This is a Scrabble board that claims to have the highest score from someone who lost the game. You can see a lot of high value words up there. And I guess they had a T and an E at the end that subtracted from their score. There you go. Let's move on. Every question you get right from here on out gets you 1 bonus SB. We're starting that off right now with question number 2. Which of the following was not one of the categories of the original Trivial Pursuit? Is it entertainment, sports and leisure, or guys named Clive? Which of those is not one of the categories of the original Trivial Pursuit? Would we be here without Trivial Pursuit? Yeah, probably. But winning a game makes you feel like you're ready to go on a game show like this one. Even if they didn't test your knowledge of guys named Clive is the answer. 97% of you getting that one right. 2%. Sports and leisure, entertainment are in there. And those of you, if you know that original Trivial Pursuit board, if you grew up playing on this one like I did, you know Bobby Orr is the answer to pretty much, like Bobby Orr and Gordie Howe are the answer to every single hockey question. That's just a tip for you. If you see this box, somebody brings this out, you know that's a little tip from your pal Hal. All right, let's move on to question number 3 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Outside of opening, which of the following chess pieces can only move 1 space at a time? Is it the queen, the pawn, or the bishop? This is outside of the opening move. These can only move 1 space at a time. Kings move 1 space at a time, but they can castle, so we didn't want anyone to catch us on a technicality. We included opening because pawns can move 1 space at a time, except that their first move they can go twice. But outside of that, they only move 1 space at a time. Pawn is the answer. 78% of you getting that one right. Looks like 15% of you conflated the queen with the king. The queen can move as many open spaces as are in front of it, diagonally, forwards and backwards. Or they can move horizontally, vertically, and diagonally. They're the only piece that can do that in an unlimited amount of spaces. And the bishop moves limitlessly diagonally, one direction or the other. But of the 22% of you that got eliminated, pretty much everybody was able to rejoin, almost everybody doing it for free, along with some of our stragglers. We have almost 14,000 people in grand prize contention at this point. And we are on to question number 4, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Which of the following games features a doubling cube? Is it Parcheesi, Mancala, or Backgammon? If you know what a doubling cube is, then you probably know the answer, is my guess. Each game you win is worth a minimum of 1 point. If you think you have your opponent on the ropes, you can offer the doubling cube to increase the value of a backgammon win. Backgammon is the home of the doubling cube. 66% of you getting that one right. Well done. Now, I have a soft spot for both backgammon and Scrabble. They're both games that my departed mother taught me, and I love playing them. And here is that doubling cube. We never used it because we didn't play a tournament. It's that little cube on the left. It goes 2 all the way to 64. You would use it mostly in tournaments. It's a gambling game, but if you're playing one-offs, you're probably not going to use it. All right. We had 66% of you get it right. That's 2/3 of you. The other third that did not get it had over 3/4 of those people rejoin. Still over 12,400 people in grand prize contention. And we are on to question number 5, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. In which board game is your objective to sink all of your opponent's vessels? Is it Battleship, Sorry, or Chutes and Ladders? It sounded Canadian, and I had a slight hiccup. The hitch is that you can't see where your opponent's ships are, so you have to take literal shots in the dark until you get a hit when you are playing Battleship. Battleship is the answer. Everybody pretty much getting that one right. And here it is, another blast from the past. This is probably the set that a number of you grew up with, and if you knew a real fancy friend, they had the talking Battleship. I did not, but oh man. Yeah, see, I did sound Canadian because I said sorry. That's why I sounded Canadian. There you go. I'm glad you all pick up on those subtle verbal cues. All right, we're halfway done this game. Moving into question number 6, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is, Q6. The game of checkers is also known by what other name? Is it Viking chess, drafts, or Nine Men's Morris? Game of checkers is also known by what other name? Its origins can be traced back to an ancient Egyptian game called Alkerki. We call it checkers here, while our United Kingdom counterparts already knew the answer was drafts. Drafts is the answer. 65% of you getting that one right. Well done. There is a Viking chess. It's really bizarre. It's like a cross-shaped board, and they're all arranged kind of weird. I have no idea how to play it, but I'm sure it somehow manages to be very violent. Again, the 1/3 of you that did not get that one right, we still got about half of you who were able to rejoin. We're still sitting at almost 10,000 people in grand prize contention, and only 4 questions remain. Let's move on to question number 7 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. The Monopoly card ordering you to go directly to jail tells you not to pass which space? Go, boardwalk, or chance? And the board it's been on the screen all game, probably will help. Hey there, jailbird. If you thought your trip to jail would allow you to collect $200, you've got another thing coming, because you do not get to pass go. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. 95% of you are going to be going on to question number 8, still in grand prize contention because you got that one right. Well done. We've asked a lot about Monopoly over the years. Another one of my favorite games. I played it once with my cousin, and then his cousin and I are not related, and that guy got so mad that he left the house. He left. I'm leaving. That's how bad he was doing. That's what board games does to us, people. Let's move on to question number 8, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Since 1982, Robert A. Wardaw has continuously been playing which tabletop game? Is it Axis and Allies, Dungeons and Dragons, or Risk? Robert A. Wardaw. This man is in the Guinness Book of World Records for keeping this game going. His storytelling campaign of Dungeons and Dragons has spanned over 4 decades and generations of player characters. That's right, D&D is the answer. 60% of you getting that one right. And here, if you want to see how involved a Dungeons and Dragons game can get, if you think it's just paper and pencils, here is a build. He's streaming it. He's got a full built map. It's just incredible how ornate these games can get. I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons for over 30 years myself, but no continuous games. So, Robert, you still have me beat. All right, of the 40% of you that did not get that right, still over half of you able to rejoin. So we still have about 7,500 people in grand prize contention. We are moving on to our second to last question, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here's question number 9. Which of the following board games comes with modeling clay and whiteboards and markers? Is it Cranium, Candyland, or Othello? Modeling clay, whiteboards, and markers. This game is like 4 games in one, which means you're answering questions, singing, drawing, or molding clay into different shapes. If you want to win a game of Cranium, Cranium is the answer. 6,801 of you knew that answer, and you are ready for our final question. But of course, We need a second for our final question to be ready for you. This is a reminder, tomorrow is the final game of Second Chance Week. Be sure to come back and get another 3 free rejoins just for playing. Swagman will be here to guide you through that game, and it is going to be a fun one. Also, a quick reminder that there are 2 ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge, the quick, hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice per day, every single day. Second is by clicking the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app. You can play and install games on your phone to earn SB, or you can do a bunch of offers that are easy to complete and quick to credit on the Tapjoy wall, Daily Tapjoy, we call that. It all counts towards your daily goal. I also want to tell you that Zicam offers extreme congestion and intense sinus relief, and it can boost your SB account at the same time. Here's how. Add Zicam to your list of magic receipts. Then buy one eligible product at a participating retailer. Then get 350 SB when you upload a photo of your receipt as proof of purchase, just for taking care of yourself during cold and flu season. Buy 2 or more products on the same receipt and get 800 SB. That's huge. Stock up to take care of yourself and earn SB while doing it. That just seems like a slam dunk to me. This is for US players only. Click the smaller version of the image you're looking at right now at the end of the game to get started. This is just a no-brainer way to earn. This is shopping you're going to have to do anyway. Why not get SB for it? It just makes sense. It also makes sense that we have 7,001 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. We got over 14,350 people who've stuck around for the end of our game and have a chance to earn one more bonus SB by correctly answering our final question. Here is question number 10. Which of the following is a playing card game? Is it Stratego, Cribbage, or Blockus? Looking for the playing card game. As you play the game, actions like playing cards to a pile and creating runs score you points. You move your little peg along the board, and first player to 121 points on the board wins the game of Cribbage. Cribbage is the answer. 4,713 of you knew that answer, and you are splitting our grand prize today. Well done, D. Let's meet a few of our grand prize winners. Each of you taking home 22 SB in grand prize money, plus the bonuses you earned along the way. 319, Kai 19 spending, Snoop Doodle, Pudgy and K, congratulations.